Hello, folks. It's now 5:30 a.m. at the Maple Leaf Lounge in the Montreal airport, and as you can see, I don't have whole lot of clarity. But yeah, if you're a vegetarian and you're wondering, is it actually worth being at the Maple Leaf Lounge? Well, it can be depending on what your mood is. Now, mind you, you don't get a lot of vegetarian options, or the ones you get may not be the ones you want. But let me try to see what I can share to you so you can get an idea of what you can expect. Now, yes, you do get the option of different types of milk if you are lactose intolerant, like I can be, like soy milk, almond milk, oat milk, and regular milk, and cream, and so forth. So maybe if you are planning to have cereal, this might be one politically correct option. And like I was pointing earlier, you can also try to have bagels or bread as well. So yeah, there are some options, even though they may look limited. But yes. As a pleasure seeker, maybe the Maple Leaf Lounge is not really worth it for people like myself because I've just come as a pleasure trip, relatively. And if perhaps I was doing business or I had a meeting and I needed to get a lot of work done, then the space works very well because you can actually do group meetings, or you can just choose to type on your own, whether you're sitting in a sofa like this, or maybe you're sitting in spaces like these. As someone with many options across the airport, which would probably span between $5 to $15, I would prefer to spend my money on those outlets rather than trying to hang out at the lounge if I could. But if you, for some reason, are sort of stuck here in the middle of ungodly hours, then the lounge probably works much better. And overall, it's a very nice and peaceful ambiance. Like, there's no doubt about it. But yeah, I guess it's just the nature of the way things are. But yes, here we are. I mean, let's just face it, after coming back from India, where you get a myriad of options for breakfast, definitely the Maple Leaf Lounge will not cut it. Though, if you are a non vegetarian, it's a very good option, especially if you are acclimatized to a Western diet. Now, you might get the buttermilk pancakes, the scrambled eggs, and the pork and beef sausages if you're into that. But if you're not into it, however, this may not be for you. Now, you do get these options of croissants and muffins. Now, mind you, many of these things do tend to contain eggs, so if you don't eat egg, your chances are that you may not find you're feeling very nourished in this space. But yeah, all the same, you do have these different condiments and toppings to choose from. And you do get a few odd fruits. And with the yogurt, you also want to be careful that there's no gelatin in it if you are a vegetarian. So, yeah, just make sure to read the contents when you do something. Now, having said all that, you do have the option of having cappuccino and bagels, and it definitely beats doing something like this at Tim Hortons. So, yes, I will definitely give the Maple Leaf somewhat of a recommendation if you are without very much option.